guys.
Hi.
Hello. The band was formed by Erik and I, initially. We had been playing together for many years. Eventually, over time, we realized that Kaori was spending too much time at band practice and probably should just join. Probably for selfish reasons on our part, we asked her to. Ray came in, we rehearsed with him once and we loved him. We were all like, I can't believe this has been missing and we didn't know it, you know? And then we asked Ray for recommendations for a drummer and he was like, oh, there's this guy, I only play with him. His name is Coleman, I'll see what I can do. So Kaori joined, the three of us started writing, and shortly after we were lucky enough to find these two gentlemen.
Yes.
That was our band.
We have a drummer who comes from a jazz and rock funk background. We got Ray here, who's plays sousaphone and jazz and R&B everything. We got classical and blues musicians.
Like, what person in this music industry in their right mind would put these five people in a room together?
Right.
Nobody with any semblance of sanity, for sure. So, which none of us have, which is good,
It comes together in a way that we couldn't really plan, just the various influences. We all speak a little bit different of musical language, but we, after a while, we understand one another and then come up with a product that is really uncontrived and something that none of us really could have foreseen.
What makes the band unique? Having all these different influences and putting it together to something that we cannot define anymore, but it sounds good.
It's everything from classical playing to just grooving and rocking your ass off and just being on stage and having a good time, to the most sensitive and sophisticated music, and to be able to do that in one set in one night, it's like, oh man, that's like you try to make that your whole career and try to do everything like that over the course of your career, and we do that in one night.
There's a lot of cool hooks and grooves that you can immediately get into and are just immediately accessible. But also, if you need more depth to the music, it's there too. There's a lot of extended chords, there's modulation going on, there's mixed meters, there's subtext to the lyrics. So it has a surface appeal, but it also has layers too. So
We were kind of exploring the idea of having a cohesive idea of artwork that matched with the band. So t-shirts, album art, posters, basically have one artist always do art with us. His name is Erik Jones. He's a dear friend of mine. We went to middle school and high school together, actually. So I've known him for a really, really long time. I don't know if you can see it in the video, but his art is above us.
his artwork is very sexy. It has a little mystery to it, but it also has a lot of kind of pop sensibilities to it too.
That's
so we're very lucky to have him. He's been incredibly generous.
It just makes sense. I mean, you don't use a different drummer or a different guitar player every time you make music, so why should you use a different artist every time you do something visual? You know, there's a certain continuity that needs to be there.
Yeah.
And I love everything he's done so far.
Yeah.
You know, it's been really great.
So the record should be out soon. We're really excited about that. And after that, we're in the works of making a music video as well.
It was just so painless. It was a painless recording. We go in and we all were smiling and we kept smiling until the end. That really doesn't happen too often from my experience. It doesn't.
But overall, I was amazing. It was really easy. I couldn't believe how we did one take after another take after another take without any problems.
Well, and we play so much, we're so well rehearsed. I mean,
That's true.
that
Very true.
Definitely was a factor. You know, it all came together that one afternoon. And
We shift and we change with the wax and the waves. Then after a while, we can't reconcile being strange. We fall down, we fall apart. We fall down, we fall apart.
you get all sorts of crazy compliments. I had someone come up to me and be like, "Are you the flautist?" I was like, "No, I'm the singer." And she was like, "You were good too, but where's the flautist?" I was like,
no.
I mean, this person must have been really drunk, though.
"Oh, come on!"
Come on, we really do not look alike.
Are you Asian? No,
Yeah, exactly. For someone to come up to you and say, "Are you flautist?" And I was like, "What
Fair
are
enough,
you
fair enough.
looking at?" So I don't know about that.
Someone else said
Oh, I knew
that
it.
they imagined I must be good in bed by the way I play guitar. And that was the same kind of thing. It was extremely flattering. But it was like a real experience, you know?
That
it was a real
actually
experience for
is
music.
my student. And she told me that.
Ooh, the plot thickens.
She told me that when she came to lesson shortly after a concert.
I would say, I would hope that people would be excited after they left one of our shows. A band with these types of musicians in it on stage. I think it's incredible that anyone could just be there and see Kaori on stage, or Coleman, or Ray, or Erik. These incredible musicians all on stage together. I think that's pretty amazing. So I hope that when people who don't know us stumble upon one of our shows, they leave very excited and look us up, or want to hear more.
You don't hear bands like this, but it works and it sounds great, and it's something that no one else is doing right now, which is what you want.